Hello everyone, I'm the Hero. Welcome back to another episode of Okami, and don't worry, you haven't missed an episode. I just did a few things off screen. In the last episode, we took on the Demon Gate in North Ryushima Coast, and we got all the fishes in North Ryushima Coast, and I went and sold all those fishes, and I bought the Trinity Mirror in Seon City. I switched the Kusagagi or whatever. Did I get that name right? Kusanagi, sorry, not the Kusagagi. The Kusanagi as my sub-weapon, and I'm going to be using the mirror, even though I don't have any gold dust for it, because I actually looked up the numbers the other day, and while technically the full charge on the glaive is stronger, the natural hitting force of this, even without the... Oh, you can see my wife is playing Animal Crossing. Cool. The actual, what was I saying? The actual force, the basic attack is stronger on this one, even without the gold dust. And I teleported to Kamui Village because I don't remember if a cutscene plays when I go to Shinshu Field. And there's still a few cleanup things we have to do here before we actually progress on with the story. Well, it's definitely different. It's stormy. First order of business will be to find Ida somewhere. I know he likes to run across here. Or actually, since we're over here, first order of business won't be that. He'll be going to talk to Tama. Another year's festival has come and gone. I'm all burnt out. I wonder if I'll ever be as fired up as that again. You know, so fired up your heart won't stop pounding. Bam, bam! Sheesh, this guy's all washed up. It's no good. That's not gonna get me fired up again. It won't bring back the old Bam Bam. What you need to do is, now that we have upgraded Cherry Bomb, put your 2 here. Oh, was that a double whammy? Amazing! He's not fully back yet. It's coming back to me now. The old bam 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 of my heart pounding. There is another Cherry Bomb upgrade that we get in the last area, and that's when you can finish this little side quest. But it's always good to get that little praise. Okay, we're still far off from the next upgrade. Oh, bestiary from the things. Canine Warrior Chi. We never actually fought a lot of these guys before. Chi stands for knowledge. Knowledge is useless without deep reflection. This reflection is essential in the pursuit of understanding. Canine Warrior Ko. Ko stands for wisdom. True wisdom is that passed from one's parents and grandparents. Rely on those who came before to show you the way in all things. Rei. Canine Warrior Rei. Rei stands for honor. Honor calls for careful moderation when dealing with others. If we lose this sense, we rush headlong into chaos. Canine Warrior Shin. Shin stands for faith. Faith flows from an open heart and is exchanged between friends. It is the root of our convictions and guides us to our goal. Yeah, and we had already fought Chu, Jin, and G and Tay. So these 4 were new. And of course you can check out all the funky fish you caught. Alright, so we got the praise from that, and now to find Ida. There should be one last race against him. Ida. Where are ya? Well, if we trace his normal route backwards, we should find him. Might just take a minute. Does the nameless man have another vase for us yet? My next piece won't be ready for a while. Okay, yeah, no. When he means a while, he means... Ah, there he is! Aha! There you are! Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Lightning Ida, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Shinshu's #1 once and for all. You've totally outclassed me up to now. But I'm not going to run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. And just to show you how serious I am in this, I am putting up my family's treasure, the gimmick gear, as my stake. I still remember it, that night of 1,000 shooting stars. One of them just fell right out of the sky into my lap. That was the gimmick gear. That steel cogwell just dropped down right in front of me. It couldn't be just an accident. The gods must have planned it. They were telling me to keep running for the rest of my life, to keep delivering my mail as fast as I possibly could. I live for my job, and that gear is my good luck charm. And I'm putting my faith in it now. I know it'll help me win. So, time we got this show on the road, right? Come on, then. Ready, go! Just like the last match with Hayate. Oh, he's going to be putting out a lot of these spikes. Wait, what? I didn't know that could happen. Ah, great, I gotta find him again. There he is. Oh, what's this? The pooch who sneaked away with its tail between its legs is back. He got too far ahead. I didn't know that was possible. Ida is a bit easier to get here, because you can easily corner him like that. What? No way. Lightning Ida of the Dangan Express, beaten in the greatest, most important match of my life. You haven't just scored a point off me this time. That's got to be worth 1,000,000 points. Well, a promise is a promise, Pooch. My lucky charm's yours. It should always belong to the #1 sprinter in Shinshu. Not the gimmick gear. This is actually what Gen was looking for in his tower. My little brother from Ryoshima said he'd seen an amazing wolf. Guess you must have made a name for yourself over there too, huh? Well, you're the fastest creature I've ever met, that's for sure. I guess the gods won't mind if I'm relinquishing the title of Shinshu's #1 to you. But it's an important title, so make sure you honor it, okay? I'm gonna keep on running and running and running. And one day, I'll take that title back from you. You'll see. Yay, give me a crap ton of praise. I still don't have enough for an upgrade. Alright, we're done with him, and I'll see you back in Seon City, so we can go finish whatever Gen was trying to do. The worst part about Seon City is that there's no origin mirror or mermaid pool to teleport directly to the city. The closest would be the mermaid pool in Ryoshima Coast, but, yeah. Anyway, again. Gojo Bridge here in Seon City, and now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that single gear, Okay, I was getting my... I don't even remember my Gen voice. It was just like an episode ago. Then again, it's been like 2 weeks since I recorded that episode. Snowflake, that gear of yours! Or no, I think I had a Professor Frankly kind of thing. Could that be a gimmick gear? The very last part I require? It appears to be the perfect size and shape. Indeed, this is the very gear that I am missing. Give it here. Please, I must have that gear. Here you go. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend. When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Now to complete my masterpiece. Are you ready, Snowflake? You are about to witness history in the making. My contraption is about to come to life. This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives. Now for the moment of truth. I, Gen, the contraption maker, give you my masterpiece. Lightning Bringer! Connect the diodes. It brings forth a lightning bolt. Yep, it's an upgrade. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away, but that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Light up the sky with a thunderbolt. Yep, we can now call upon that, just like with Inferno and Deluge and... yeah. Look! My design was not flawed after all! It may be a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a grand invention as this may well be beyond your comprehension. You should go outside at my house for now. Then perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. Wow, that's really something, getting this huge thing to move. But enough about that. Remember that shape you drew on me? You know, the shape to fill in the missing parts of the wires? Well, that's the mark of Gekigami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anytime, anywhere you want. Oh, look at that! We're getting another scroll thing. Thunderstorm tech. Well, let's talk about it, I guess. Draw a lightning symbol using the thunderstorm power, and the ink summons forth a thunderbolt, shocking foes with electricity. Small symbols net small lightning. Large symbols have bigger effects. Large bolts of lightning can damage more enemies at once. The larger the symbol, the more ink is used. And the size, it may consume 3, 6, or 9 ink bottles. For best results, aim for sharp angles in the jagged shape. Use the power of almighty thunder to strike down your foes. Alright. Is there a source of lightning, or do I gotta... what? I wanted it. Crap. Nope. Come on. That's not a lightning bolt. I want to open this thing. Give my ink a second to regenerate. We're just gonna sit here and... find them. Don't get it with the small one. There we go. Stray bee. Screw you. Now let's go out and see what Gen was talking about. Pretty sure Buddy just invented electricity. Or harnessing electricity, anyway. Get a good look at the tower from the courtyard. Huh, just clicks the clock around. Cool. Alright, see you back at Shinshu Field. Alright, now we're back here at Shinshu Field. This is a Kabagami statue, and we can get up to this little area that we've had no access to before. Ta-da! I don't remember if these are imps. They are, but they're really strong imps. Alright, all gone. And I say they're really strong, but they're nothing to deal with. Especially at our level. Alright, there should be a few things you can do for praise. Oh! Speaking of praise, I completely forgot. Another ink bottle! I think I'll go for the next astral pouch for the upgrade, too. Alright. It's now daytime, though we can't really tell because it's all stormy and crap. There should be, yep, there's a demon gate over here. Get on in and beat the crap out of whatever's in here. You can technically reach this as soon as you got Kabagami, but you can't progress any further. When you got the strength, taking care of lots of enemies is nothing. And the beauty returns to the area. Chunk of praise. Feed the bunnies. If you don't skip that, I think it plays for like 5 minutes straight. I don't quite remember exactly though. And now there's a clover over here. Of course. Here we go. Pretty good clover. 30 schmackos. Should be a treasure chest here. There is no stray beads up here, though. Don't worry about that. Everything, every treasure chest or whatever that's hidden is just, what's the word I'm looking for? Loot. Loot to sell. Huh? There's no real benefit into running into these guys. Just making sure I don't miss any treasure chests. This has been here for ages, but nobody knows what it's for. There are many things like that in Nepal. No one knows when they were built, or even who built them. But I suppose people have more important things to think about. I'm talking about those big things. You could see this thing in the background for the entire... ever since we first got to Shinshu Field, by the way. Okay. Hey, replaced our herbs, just as I had hoped. Ah, here's something. What is it? It is a white porcelain pot. I think that's new. I don't think we've gotten one of those before. Over there is another demon gate. Eat it. Look at them demon fangs fly. Oh god, another one of you. There he goes. Effortless. And we get effortless money from it too. Oh, look, more bunnies. Some praise. A few more bunnies. Dryer looks like it's about to finish, so it's gonna hear a big loud beep. That's the way to go, which means this is optional stuff. Which is what I live for. Love me my options. 30. We're definitely not gonna get, like, to the point of, Oh, that's Thomas' house. For a second, I'm just like, are we able to see what the moon cave has become now, just from here? No. In Kutani pottery, some... tonguing my tides. Alright. I love big, barren wastelands of nothing. What's this? Crystal! Interesting. Hang around the back. By the looks of it. Crap. Yeah, some fish. Yep. My dryer just finished. Ah, yes. Going up on the hill gives us a better vantage point for what we have to do. Now, if you look at it, see the good old lightning rod there. The good old zap. And it opens up, which leads us to the area of the third act of the game. Third act of the game. Tommy, do you know where this hole leads to? You know, there was a foul smoke rising from Ninetails, which flew off to the northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of the Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I'm not. I know how the game proceeds. This long, creepy tunnel, though, to build suspense. And then my washer's little to frickin' ruin the tension. Welcome to Kamui, the frozen north. Brr. Is it cold here or what? How could anywhere be so darn cold? I know Kamui's the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on. I don't remember it ever snowing this hard before. Listen, Ami, I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. You try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard. Don't look all that nasty to me. What's this? An origin mirror! No! Alright. Crap. Are there things to get in the snow? Well, there are somewhere. There's a little hut. Oh yeah, gotta do a little hut thing. Ah, these. I forget what they're called. But they're the fourth area's version of imps. I think they're power slap. No. Hailstorm? Yep, Hailstorm. The green versions and the red versions. Pretty simple to deal with. go. I keep forgetting I have this ability. Those are... a logbook, I don't really care, whatever. Treasure tome? Yeah, that's right, the white porcelain is new. Here. Namahage. Or Namahage, I think. Namahage are the embodiment of the loneliness inherent in snowy lands. Raising a terrifying voice, they seek out and attack living things. If you cross paths with one, you should play dead. They regard the lazy as friends and will be lulled into a false sense of security. Have the blade, Namahage! They say you should play dead if confronted by a Namahage, but it can be quite fearsome to hide in plain sight of an armed one. A legend tells of a samurai that tried to banish the Namahage. He attacked its blade with a nearby brush while it was distracted. Without its weapon, it grew afraid and left promising to reform. Oh. Cool! A little house home here. Brr! Look! Fire! Fire! Guess we're not gonna freeze to death after all. Well, hello there. What's your problem, Ami? I'm allowed to relax in front of the fire, ain't I? Yikes! You... See that, Ami? I'm not talking about that silly mask. I mean his sword. That puppy's a bona fide masterpiece. Forget that he's a sword master. Isun, anyway. Looks like he means business. Alright, let's fight this mysterious stranger. Alright. And you can transform into a wolf. Right. Yeesh. He's jumping around everywhere. Oh, cool after images. He's got ice powers, too. Okay, let's use this. What? Is nothing wanting to work? Alright, jeez. Oh, crap. How did that happen? Seriously? Just take the beating. There. Take the beating, dog. Probably better to have the reflector as your sub-weapon in this fight, since he's doing a lot of charges. They're easy to reflect. I didn't expect that fight to take as long as it did. Not bad, White One. This is Oki. I am Oki, warrior of the Oni. Trying to figure out how to pronounce that exactly. Ona tribe? Oina tribe? I'm not really sure. Ona warrior Oki. You're obviously not of our tribe. And I can see that you are no mere wolf either. What name do you go by? This here is Amaterasu, the great savior of Nippon. But enough about that. Why'd you have to go attack us? And what are you doing with that sword in the first place? Oh, I see you have a ponko with you. Wait, is that Isun? Haven't seen you around in ages. Must be nice to be able to roam Nippon on the back of a wolf, huh? I heard you got tired of painting. You ran from this land in disgust about 10 years ago. Or about a year ago. So why did you come back? Did you have second thoughts? Why you? I don't know who you two think you are, but you're nothing like the legendary Shiranui and the pint-sized warrior. Bah! Put a cork in it, will ya? Why don't you start by telling us why you have that sword? The sword? I have this sword because the time to wield it has come. What? As you well know, Kamui is a harsh land covered in snow and ice. And the monsters that infest the region only make our life worse. Yet we, the Oina tribe, have managed to survive to this day. It is because the sacred Ezo Fuji mountains have watched over us. However, our mothers and protectors, our most sacred of mountains, have been taken over by those demons. Yes, I speak of the twin demons, Lechku and Nechku. They had been imprisoned at the twin summits of Ezo Fuji, but they suddenly broke free one day and began their deadly assault upon the land of Kamui. The snowstorms grew more intense, transforming Kamui into a frozen wasteland. Those demons are back? Many of our tribe have been killed by their relentless attacks. It was as if they roamed our land in search of something. But they mercilessly slaughtered all the Onya they came across. Ona tribe. The good earth is losing its power and its soul. Without these gifts of the gods, Kamui will become uninhabitable. I must slay those wretched demons now, before it is too late. What about the villagers? They should be battling the cold that blasts down from Ezofuji. After all, our village lies at their base. It is only a matter of time before Kamui becomes an icy tomb. An icy tomb? And what are you doing out here with that guardian sword? Why did you bring it out of the village? Did I not say the time to use the sword has come? You've heard of the prophecy of salvation, have you not? The walls of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Kuton, the guardian sword, glows silver. It means that when this sword glows silver... Reading the... Oh, sorry. Man. Inappropriate yawn time. The village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. The sword's gonna start glowing? Yes, but Kuton will not wake until it has tasted more monster blood. So I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be. Until Kuton lights our way to victory. Yeah. I got overwhelmed there. Alright. And with that, we'll be ending this episode off. Next episode, we'll move on further. Oh wow, we can see the curse zone from here. We'll move on further and see what we can do in Kamui. Make sure to subscribe, stay updated on uploads, and comment if you so please, and check out my other stuff if you enjoy this. So, yeah. See you later. Bye.